fertility rate has dropped to a record low, and Americans, it appears to be waiting longer to have babies. But that's not the only reason. Health and wellness reporter Kate Chappell is joining us here with the changing landscape of family planning in the U.S.
Yeah, so infertility is an issue that so many families face. You may not realize just how prevalent it is. That is changing, in part because more people are sharing their experiences and also how they're able to start a family later.
I'm nervous because you think about the judgment.
And it took almost 3 years, but it was worth it.
I had a total of 7 egg retrievals.
All 3 of these women are going or have gone through IVF, in vitro fertilization, a type of fertility treatment where eggs are combined with sperm outside of the body in a lab. But all 3 of their whys are very different. Isis Martin is a doctoral student and choosing to start her fertility journey without a partner. Chelsea Chevaria had 1 child naturally, another through IVF, a process that took years and ended in emergency surgery. And Marissa Cervantes lost her father and 2 brothers, navigating tragedy before choosing motherhood at age 45.
And that grief really changed the way that I moved through through my life.
The U.S. fertility rate has dropped 23% since 2007. Teen pregnancies have plummeted 80% since 1991, reflecting highly effective contraceptive use and better comprehensive sex education. But women are also waiting longer to have babies. The average age of first birth is now 27 and a half, up from 25 in 2005 and 24 in the 90s.
My husband, Will, and we got married later in life.
Delayed fertility is one of several factors contributing to a decline in the birth rate. For some, economic conditions and changing norms also play a role as women pursue education and careers first.
It takes about 2 weeks for you to be ready.
Isis was diagnosed with uterine polyps, and then doctors also discovered her fallopian tubes were blocked. Anatomic factors that affect fertility, making her a candidate for IVF.
And I just turned 30 maybe 3 weeks ago. I wanted to have a child, and because I'll be finished with school in December, I felt like it was the best moment.
IVF is an option for single parents, families with a history of miscarriages, women who are older, or couples experiencing unexplained infertility.
We have noticed a trend for women delaying childbearing.
Around the world, 1 in 6 people are affected by infertility, according to the World Health Organization. It's a sensitive topic, but one Dr. Michelle Catenacci says more people are talking about, as advanced reproductive technologies make the process more accessible.
As we get older, there's both a decline in the quantity and the quality of eggs, and this can make the chance of pregnancy lower and can increase the risk of miscarriage.
However, today, women have more options to preserve fertility than ever before, including major advancements in egg freezing over the last decade.
We're seeing a lot more patients that are coming in their 20s and their 30s who aren't ready right now to have a family, but want to protect that option potentially for the future.
The IVF process is complex and can be emotionally and financially draining. But knowledge is power, evidenced by these 3 women sharing their stories to give others hope.
Relying on the community that's out there is what I want women my age who's trying to conceive later in life to recognize.
Now, while there are more options, cost is still a major barrier for so many. But Illinois just took a major step to make IVF more affordable this year. I'll explain tomorrow at 6 p.m. right here on NBC5. Stefan, Allison.
Kate, thank you so much.